Hello Pisces, this is your extended reading. So the way that we finished the first part, in a very gentle and soft asking from spirit, from this divine angel that is coming in your aid, asking you to trust, this continues here in the extended. And I feel like there is some sort of knowing, a very innocent knowing in you that might be not the only way, but that might be the best choice that you have at this moment. Maybe because you are in a stage of really great vulnerability, okay? So you begin again here coming as the page. So this is the Page of Wands comparing to the Page of Cups that we saw beginning the first part of your reading. So in terms of opening cards, which to me as a reader, really set the tone of the reading, 2 pages, right? Opening up both parts of your reading are just showing me that this is the intention that this angel is coming through is actually to protect this naivety, this ingenuity, and this softness, this childlike being that you are, right? It's like, this is not something that the universe wants you to lose. Actually, they're coming here just, to really protect you through this harsh phase, because there's something about how you see the world with such innocence that is that, even though you are growing, or you are going through this very intense transformative phase in your life, Pisces, or this child is going through, the childlike characteristics are to be kept, are meant to be with you despite the intense change, right? This is not something that it's encouraged for you to grow out of, right? It's something that this angel is trying to maintain, right? And so being the Page of Wands, this message of trust, it's like, here you were asked to trust in your heart, and here you're being asked to trust in your soul. Maybe we're talking about soul family, soul tribe, right? This is a reason why I'm saying it's almost like maybe you can hear them, right? You are already very spiritual, you are already naturally so in tune, so maybe you do hear them. So when you do hear them, it's like, let your soul family handle this journey just for this rough part, right? And I feel like somehow it's like you do let go of the driver's seat. It's like you do pass it on to them so that they can navigate it for you, right? But I feel like you're a little bit scared or afraid that this journey is going to bring the old fears with you, or it's going to bring something that is painful in any way, right? It's like, it doesn't really matter the scale of it. It's like just the remnants of that. So we have the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. This 5 of Cups is connected to these 2 cards here. The 4 of Cups in the beginning and the 5 of Pentacles. So if these 2 cards in the first part we're talking about you losing what you took for granted, or what you thought was everything that was protecting you, right? Or some sort of safe home or safe environment, or even like an emotional stability, right? I feel like I said that in the Aquarius reading about emotional stability, or was it that in the first part of the reading? I can't remember. So losing that, right? And being reassured that if this is, it's not permitted or is not available anymore, right? If you thought you belonged there and is no longer yours in a sense, right? You're no longer there because it's impossible, right? And there is no access to it anymore. The Five of Pentacles with here the Five of Cups, it's like the gift that you're being given or that is being prepared to be handed to you once you go through this journey, right? That is like in the dark or that is like very stormy weather. This Five of Cups is talking about this new place where you feel like you belong, because it's like, it's more than just knowing it. It's like feeling deep in your heart that this new door is like, it is going to be the place. It is going to have your name marked on it. It's something that is, it feels like coming home, but to a new place, right? It's like there are remnants. This is what we're talking about with the Three of Swords. There are remnants that connect to the place that you used to know as home, that you used to call as home, and that feels right or appropriate, or that feels in your heart that you are arriving in a place that is familiar to you, right? That is cozy. But still, because maybe you're trying to associate this new place that you haven't yet arrived, right? It's just being prepared. It's almost like through this journey of trusting, there is this ongoing dialogue with you who's, you know, just preparing to maybe go on this deep sleep, being lulled by this angel that is in control now, that is navigating for you through this dark phase, right? Through this intense transformation. It's like there is this maybe telepathic communication, right? Where you are afraid that this new place, yes, resembles the old, because in a sense that was guaranteeing to you safety and security and stability. But maybe you are scared and afraid that it will also carry the pain and the devastation and the frustration of being taken from that place that you used to know as home so suddenly, so unexpectedly, so unwantedly. Is that a word? Unwantedly? Like against your will, basically, right? So there is fear, and what they are assuring on this, you know, very beautiful, subtle, silent communication, and yet very felt, right? Felt in your heart. In trusting them, they are guaranteeing to you that even in the harshest weather, right? They are going to be there with you. It's like they are just behind you. It's like they're making a really huge effort to keep out the danger, to keep out all of the negativity, all of the pain, right? And this is what is being assured here with the Three of Swords also. It's like, although you're handing them the wheel in a sense so that they can navigate this boat, you never let go completely of the wheel, right? It's just that telepathically or spiritually you are surrendering, right? Because you're trusting. So you are still here in command, but they are guiding your movement essentially, right? This is why they are navigating it for you or with you. Maybe I should say it like that. So the interesting thing after this Fool card, after the Three of Swords, we have the Fool card, which resembles these two pages, right? So this is what I'm talking about when I say that what they want, their intention to come in and to help protect you. It's like they are coming in really to guarantee the safe journey, right? While you are, leaving one place and going to another. So they want to make this quality something that is known, something that is valued. Maybe that is part of the gift that we saw with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like this new opportunity only comes because you are this childlike, innocent, and curious being, right? So they want to emphasize that. It's like while they are lulling you, while they are putting you to sleep, and they, guide you through this rough patch, it's like they are making sure that you see yourself, Pisces, as an adventurer, an explorer, maybe like a beginner in a sense, but someone that it's like is always eager to learn. Thank you, that is the word. Eager to learn, right? Eager to discover, eager to find something new. And I feel like in valuing that, it's like you're valuing your essence in a sense, right? It's like the innocence that you came in so strongly with, that is being preserved. And not only preserved, it's like being upped, it's being amped up, right? It's being not exaggerated, but it's just being amplified in a way that you value it. You see it as something in your favor, right? And I feel like even when you do so, because this is like this ongoing dialogue, this angel is like encouraging you to go slow, right? Even though you are starting to see yourself maybe as the fool, right? As ready to go on a new adventure, because even if it wasn't really your choice to end the last cycle and to begin anew, it's like you are in this situation nonetheless, right? So there is no going backwards, especially because of the death card. It's like it's very definite, right? So they are encouraging you to see yourself more as this fool, ready to take on a new adventure, ready to just take on a risk and take this leap of faith, and trusting that this divine guidance will always be with you, right? So this card, the Two of Wands, is actually a card that came through also for the Aquarius reading. And so now I'm picking up on a few similarities between yours and the Aquarius reading, because the Aquarius reading, they were a little bit confused in the beginning, but they, so it's like so beautifully they were guided by a mentor in a sense. So they had some help. And I feel like this is the point of connection with you too, Pisces. You are receiving help. It really doesn't matter how rough you're going to go through this phase, right? Or how challenging this might be for you. But just know one thing, like it would be even harder if you didn't have this protection. And this is what they mean by see yourself as this curious, interested being, eager to learn, right? When, that phrase that's coming through my mind now, it's like when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Basically, it's like you were put in a situation, maybe against your will, that you were pushed through a door that there is no turning back, that really closed a door in this past comfort, or in this past home, or in this past state that you took for granted, or maybe that you just felt that you belonged there, right? And suddenly you are, just going into a very different direction that you weren't expecting. And so finding your essence, keeping your essence alive despite the challenges around you, it's like it's because you are being protected from even worse harms, or what I mean, right? It's like you are being shown the steps that you have to take. That was the message also for Aquarius, right? They were being given by this mentor the very simple but effective step-by-step guide to follow. And I feel like this is what this angel is talking about when they are talking to you, when they are communicating to you, when they are there with you, because they want to keep this alive in a way that you take this leap, but trusting that you're not going to fall, you're not going to be left alone, especially because of this card, the Seven of Cups. So this is talking about this Five of Cups. However you are picturing this new phase, this new door, this new adventure, this new opportunity, Pisces, that maybe you're trying to not bring with you all that you knew, but it's like it's what your background experience allows you to feel, right? Or allows you to expect, perhaps, right? But if it is embedded with things that provided you with comfort, but also things that, you know, bring back all of the loss, all of the sudden change, all of the, you know, things happening against your will, all of that kind of things. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be a place where you are surrounded by love. That's what this, the Seven of Cups is talking about. I keep talking about the Seven of Pentacles. So anyways, the Seven of Cups, right? Seven of Cups is talking about this huge embrace. It's like this new experience is going to be filled with so much love that you're going to feel like you are being embraced by like an environment that is, well, emotionally fulfilling, right? For once, but it's also where you are ending with the Knight of Wands. Remember, you started with the Page of Cups, and then the Page of Wands, and then the Fool, right? It's like once you accept that, you have to trust and take this leap of faith into this new beginning that is extremely valuable, even though you cannot see it yet, right? Because you're just in the middle of the journey towards it. It's like you are going to be received in a way that it might be even like overwhelmingly good, right? To the point that you were just going step by step and you weren't expecting to be received like so beautifully or so with so much love. I don't know how else to say it. It's almost like being the guest of these incredible strangers that have nothing but love and hospitality to offer you, right? And I feel like this is what motivates you, because even though you are scared of carrying on the fears that you had in the old place, in the old situation, what you're going to be received with is like the encouragement to continue. It's like if you are just starting out in a new path, right? Maybe beginning from scratch, right? But with all of that childlike, curious attitude, it's like you are growing from that. That is enriching your soul, right? Maybe we're talking about like soul family, but in a way that it's not just spirit. It's like actual people that are, you know, being your hosts in a sense. And so it's almost like they are giving you the incredible environment that you can find inspiration to continue, to keep on going, to keep on discovering, to keep on finding new things, right? And I feel like it's like the fear is no longer there, right? Because you're surrounded by love, but also there's something instigating. It's like now that you have started, even though you didn't ask to be this way, it is this way, and you're going with it, you're trusting in it. It's like you are really maturing, right? But you are maturing with that innocence still intact, right? It's like you're not losing the innocence, you're not losing the childlike spirit. It's like you're just increasing your experience, basically. And this is making you, oh my God. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lion, the Strength card, and here it is, the Seven of Pentacles. This is so incredible. And then the Magician. So the Strength card is talking about this, well, when you trust and things feel exciting, it's like you are strengthened by it, right? Your confidence grows. It's like your self-esteem grows, right? It's like you are feeling empowered, you're feeling stronger. And I feel like that is because you are finding, well, the Seven of Cups in regards to the Five of Cups, and then now the Seven of Pentacles in regards to the Five of Pentacles, that from the first part. So this is talking about what you thought you belonged to, and this new opportunity that is much more, right? It's like a possibility that you didn't even envision or that you didn't even think was possible, right? And I feel like somehow this is what this Seven of Pentacles is reassuring. It's not just something that will bring you this warm embrace, right? Of being received with so much love, but it's also something that is safe and secure and protected and incredibly magical with the Magician. So it's not just something that is exciting and strengthening you and empowering you, but it's also giving you tools so that you can manifest all of this from maybe a new home basis that is much more than you had previously, but because of all the way that, you know, it went down, the way that you lost the first one, right? Where you thought was, you know, this very safe place, is like you were a bit afraid until it happens, until this new opportunity shows its own value, right? And is like guaranteed in a sense, which is, you know, a contrast. If you were taking for granted and then you lost it, it's like maybe you're afraid of taking for granted and you experience. But that's the thing, it's like this new ground, this new territory, it's so magical, it's so incredible, right? It's like it is giving you more protection and even more security and stability that you had previously. Okay, so let's see the final guidance that wants to come through the astrological runes. Aw, this is so amazing. Okay, so we have your own rune, Pisces, and so this is, oh, this is so gorgeous because I feel like there is so much going on here. Well, first of all, Pisces, well, the symbol for Pisces, right, is like, you know, two fish swimming together. And I feel like this is your connection to this divine realm, to this angel that has been, you know, introducing itself to the reading and guiding the entire message today for you. So this is, it's like feeling like one being, this one soul family. It's like this deep communication through a very challenging moment in your life, Pisces. So that is the first thing. The second thing that's coming through with this rune, being your own rune, is talking about your essence, like the essence of your being so loving, so kind, so creative, so imaginative, so childlike. It's like this innocence that came through over and over, that was like intentionally being preserved by the protection of this divine presence. It's like all of this is something that belongs to you. So, oh my God, that is the thing, right? That is the message entirely. It's like you thought that this place or this situation was where you belonged, but actually you belong to yourself. It's like you belong to your essence. Your essence is this state of being, this emotional state of being that is where you belong. It's not like a home or house or a job or whatever it is. It's like your incredible childlike curiosity, your interest to see things deeper, to go beyond the veil, to communicate with all of this subtle energies that want to talk to you, that want to be in dialogue with you, and they want to encourage you to keep doing that, to keep opening new doors and new paths so that you can explore a new way of using your childlike imaginative abilities, right? And I feel like this is what this entire reading is talking about. It's like, let go of what you took for granted, because that was just like a human kind of mundane, a human kind of perception, maybe limited and maybe distorted perception of where you belong, because you do belong to yourself. And that is what is going to guarantee that you are going to feel always this good, this elevated, this confident, this strong, and be capable of manifesting your own destiny in a sense. It's like you are, it's like a real maintenance program in a sense, or skill, to be this magical being, to be this magical creator, right, that you are. So I really enjoyed. Now I'm not regretting at all, recording this reading today for you, Pisces. I know that, the first part was a little bit denser or hard for some people, but now that I'm seeing what I'm seeing here in the extended, I'm just so glad that I did this, because I feel like it's so empowering, and it's going to make you see yourself with even more, what is the word? It's like gratitude for yourself, but love for yourself, and love for every sort of, it's like self-compassion, right? Compassion for everything that you went through, and that you trusted, you blindly trusted, but it really was worth it, right? This is amazing, Pisces. I really enjoy this, and I hope it was insightful for you too, if you are going through a rough patch. So, sending out all of my love and all of my light if you are going through this, but know that, you don't need my blessings. You have your own angels, your own guides, your own soul family that are there just to protect you, and they want to make sure that you are, going through this journey safely and sound. So, yeah, I hope this was meaningful to you too. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.